again, waiting on, at an appointment waiting on my husband. So anyway, but I just wanted to, got my 15 minutes or 20 minutes of creation time. So here goes. Gonna start. Slip knot. Okay. And making another washcloth while I'm waiting. I just want to see who pops in. It's a little bit early, so it is what it is. Oh, we got Shirley. Good morning. And Joshua. Good morning. And the Butt Files. Good morning. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm waiting on my husband as usual. Making another washcloth. Just sort of hanging out. How's it going? It's early, isn't it? Yes. Oh, so this is a washcloth again. Let me see. I'll show you the other one I made. I just finished it. Uh-oh. What did I do with the other washcloth? Yes. There we go. So this is the other one that I made. And this is from last week. So this one's a little bit squarer. I made this a square. So yes, Lisa Knits, good morning. And, oh, car crochet. So, and we got Sheila. And Sugar Daddy, hello. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. So washcloth. And I'm making another one. I have this cone I always carry with me, which is crazy, isn't it? But yeah, you get a lot of cotton on these things. And I just keep going. So car crochet. I think you used to do that, Sanita. I think I remember you doing that. That's hilarious. I love it. Yes. You're driving. Oh, behind you. Yeah, cool. Car crochet morning. Lisa Knits. Good to see you. I'm always up early, but it's already 8:25. I slept till about 6:30. Yeah, I think I slept till 7 today. So for me, that's late. Yeah. You're on Central Time. Handmade cloths. Oh, I need to pop some in my car. Yes, these are good. Yeah, and this one is, for some reason, this white colored one, this one is undyed, I think. And it's not white, but it's like undyed or natural color. And I think it turns out really well. So yeah, lunchtime, it's me time. I like that, Sanita. Yes, cool. So, I'll tell you, I feel like I just did my dinner last night. I'm so exhausted from doing that. Even though it was really simple, but I'm just doing single crochets, at least to start. I'll do a single crochet row. I don't know. I just sort of make these up as I go. But I have a washcloth book, which I've never used. So I need to get in there and look. Oh, actually, there was one that I did like. Oh, yes. There was one where they did a granny square, and they made it, I think, 6 rows or 7 rows. And then they put a little border around it to square it off. And it was really cute. So I may actually do that. Who needs to eat when you can crochet? Okay, thanks for popping in, Lisa. I know you'll be on later, I think, today, right? I believe so. Saturday night? Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, I have one of those, undyed cones. Yeah, these are good. Oh, Katrina Quinn. Okay. In the stream. Okay. In the stream. And, oh, you're going to bed. Yes. Okay, Lisa. Thanks for coming in. Yes. Yeah, so anyway, I'm trying this YouTube stream. Like, there's no StreamYard here, so. Which I think, it's funny. It's pretty clear, I think so. Yes. Yes, yes. So I'm just doing a little crochet while I'm waiting on my husband. He goes to this, he started this gardening club. Not started, but he started going to a gardening club. And right now it's so cold outside. It's about 45 and it's windy. So it feels much cooler than that. And the sun is just coming up. So it's a little chilly. I was going to take a walk, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to have to wait till later because I don't think I have the right. I need to have gloves. That's how chilly it is right now. So I'm very mad at myself for not bringing my gloves. Stacy May, good to see you. Yes, my time. Bye all. See you, Lisa. Oh, you'll be on Monday afternoons. Okay. Thanks for sharing that, Lisa. Just so people will know. Yep. We go down a little bit. Yes. Okay, Monday afternoons. Nice. Good to see you, Stacy. And you found a pattern for Tunisian short row cloth. That's round. It came out pretty. Ooh. Yeah, I don't do as much Tunisian. I've done a couple of little things. And I did a little animal. I forgot I did do this animal blanket out of Tunisian. That's the only thing I did, and then I just stuck it in storage and never looked at it again. And that was probably 3 years ago. So that's crazy. Yes. Okay. There's Stacy. But that's cool. Short rows. Yeah. See, the short rows, I'm still figuring. I mean, I understand what they are, but yet I don't. And I have to read the pattern very carefully to keep that going. Yeah. That's cool. Now I have my phone. Of course, the writing's on my face. There you go. It's a little better. But anyway, yeah, so I'm in this parking lot. Oh, you use a regular crochet hook. Okay. Yeah, I know you can do that with the regular crochet hook. But I've never, yeah, I think that's how I did my original one, the blanket. It was pretty good. It was awesome. Yes, yes. So let's see. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yes. And there's my Nightbot yelling at people. Even though I do enjoy a good Pepsi every now and again. But I'm trying not to drink as much soda. And I met somebody a few weeks ago that said they haven't had it in like 30 years. No soda. I'm like, wow, that's good. That's pretty good if you can do it. Yep. Yes, yes. Yes. And use your water bottle. Here we go. I got mine. This one's been through a lot. I carry this everywhere I go. But this way you avoid the water bottles, which I hate. Whoops, there's I knocked it over. There we go. Yes. And I like juicing. I don't know if you guys do juicing, but it's very good. And I know like a while back, I had this, it was really weird. I was in the mall and my kids were like, let's go to the mall. And I wasn't feeling well. And I was like starting to get a sore throat. And they have one of those juicing places in there. And I got the juice where it had the green grass. It looked like green grass, basically. It was wheatgrass. And it was so nasty. But I'll tell you, I drank that green wheatgrass juice and I felt so much better. And my throat sort of like settled itself down. So who knew that would actually work? You get Bill, good morning. And you haven't drank soda in 14 years, Sugar Daddy. Oh, that's good. We got JHK Reborn. Hello. Yeah, long time no see. Yes. Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do is be somewhat more healthy. And I'm just passing it on to people if they're willing to listen via Nightbot. But yeah, that's my thing. I've been really trying hard to eat a little bit better. And it's true, like the fast food, I don't miss the Golden Arches. I can't believe it. I used to love the Golden Arches. But I have not been there. Ooh, it's been a while. It's probably been a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Yeah. So I don't miss that at all. Although I do like the Happy Meal toys, which I think are funny. Yep. So let's see. Oh my, that's a long time. I need my one Coke that lasts 3 days. That's good. Yes. Today I'm having coffee with real sugar. Ooh, ran out of equal. Yeah, probably better for, yes. There's a documentary now, I wish I knew the name of it, that talks about the company that made aspartame. Just try to Google it somehow, either just on Google or just look through YouTube. It has a very interesting political background. And aspartame. So I would say, yeah, you're doing better without that. In my opinion, yes. Yes, very storied situation. But I met a guy years ago that worked for that company, and they sold some other products, but the one, that he said he would never mess with was aspartame. This coming from like a worker in the company. He was like, I wouldn't use that if I were you. That's what he said. I was like, alrighty. I will listen to you. Because he worked for them for like 5 or 7 years. Long time. Yes. But anywho. Yes. Oh, yes. But yeah, that McDonald's, I know it's funny. My husband enjoys the big sandwich that they make, and he's like hooked on it. He was, but he's recognizing that that was not so good for him because he went through sort of a super size me situation. If you've seen that documentary, yeah, he went through that, and because he was going there all the time, and I think he was addicted to the food, for sure. And I don't know how many calories are in that sandwich, but it's not that bad actually for the size of it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. I never liked the big one. I always ate the small one. Yeah. Yes. Yep. So, anywho, but that's what I'm up to. But thank you all for coming in, and thank you so much. If you could do the thumbs up, that would be awesome. Sort of pushes this out, and but like I said, I'm on this journey of trying to get my YouTube. I know my YouTube channel is a little bit all over the place, but that kind of explains my life. Like I dabble in a lot of things, so you're liable to see me doing anything. And today my plan was to do a little bit of walking, but it's very cold. I'm not dressed like appropriately, even though I have this heavy thing on. It's still not warm enough. Like I should have had a hat and gloves. That's how chilly it is right now. So that's kind of sad and tragic. Okay, Sanja, hello. Oh, you changed your name a little bit, I think. Yes, I crochet. I like it. Yes. Oh, yes. And then Shirley saying, habits are hard to break. My late husband was diabetic, so we had switched. Okay. But I'm not diabetic, so real sugar won't hurt me. Not as bad, anyway. Unless it's my daughter's Kool-Aid. That stuff is deadly. Yeah. Kool-Aid is another one. That's one of those things. I get a craving for it, like every now and again. Because my kids, luckily, didn't like it. Well, not saying they didn't like it. They just weren't as like emotionally tied to the Kool-Aid like I was. I drank the Kool-Aid, as they say. Yeah. And so luckily we escaped, the whole Kool-Aid thing. But I could have easily, drank a lot more than I do. Yes. And I haven't had that in years, probably so. Yes, Sandra's saying hi. So just another washcloth in the car while I'm waiting. Yeah, I wish I had started that other thing. But I have to try that. Next time I'll have to try that granny square. But if you guys have ever seen this granny square washcloth, it comes. It's really fast. Maybe I should probably start it anyway. It was good. It was a pretty little washcloth, and so they did like a granny square, and then on the right or the left hand side of it, they just continued stitches up and down the sides and sort of did it in an L shape. But it came out square. It was really cute, and they used like a flower granny square in the middle. Oh, there's Sarah. Good morning. Sarah's Happy Hives. And then, see, Shirley saying, my 4-year-old grandson has more sense than her. He rejects Kool-Aid for water every time. See? Smart children. I wish I was that smart at that age. That is awesome. See, this is good. Yeah, like I said, I was a follower. I'm going to be, follow the crowd, don't do your own thing. And now I've sort of turned that around a little bit. I'm sort of doing my own thing now as an old person. But I wish I had my own mind at that age. That's amazing. And that's commendable. You got to keep him that way. Yes. Yeah, that's amazing. Yes. Good morning, Kelly in chat. That's what Sarah's saying. How are the bees? And then Sandra's working on permanent diet changes due to IBS. Oh, and neurogenic bowel. So the recipes are welcome. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, IBS, you can't have any wheat, is what I think. Is that correct? It's been a while since I've done some reading on that, because I have 2 friends that have, well, it's not the same, but who have Crohn's. And the poor guy, the one, he's a little kid. He's probably only, well, not little kid, but he's like 18 or something. And he only eats, this is tragic, he only eats like chicken nuggets and fries. Like that's 90% of his diet. And I have to wonder, like, if that's good for him. But he just doesn't have a big, wide palate, like a lot of people should. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, the bees are great. Thanks for asking. Oh, Bella Gonzalez. Good to see you. Thank you. I love you. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. And then Sandra, oh, Sandra, that's hard. That's what Shirley's saying. My doctor gave me a list that left me eating nearly all white food, white flour, white rice, and white potatoes. I was wondering. Yes. And let's see. Could never. Oh, so now I can have lean meats and veggies that do not trigger. Okay, okay. Because I was wondering, you got to have protein. Like, I can't imagine that you could just eat um, just white flour and all that stuff. It's bad for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, you have no gallbladder. That's what Sarah's saying. Oh my gosh. And IBS. Wow. Oh, propolis tincture has helped me with the symptoms. Okay. I have to see what that is. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I'm not as familiar with the like the tinctures and the herbal stuff. Like, I know a little bit of herbal stuff, but not really. And wow, so no gallbladder. Yeah, so you had that surgery. Wow. And then Carol, CCC&M, Carol's Crazy Crochet and More. Good morning. Sweet Kelly and all my yarny friends. Hey, good to see you. And so I'm just saying I can have wheat, but limited. Okay. I don't have a gallbladder either. And there's Drizzle Stank. Hey, how are you? Good morning. No broccoli. Yeah, I figured that, Shirley. No broccoli, no mango. Yes. I don't have a gallbladder either. So this is the no gallbladder crew. That is insane. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, broccoli is bad. I know that's right. Yeah, broccoli. I think broccoli is hard for most people anyway, regardless of if you have a gallbladder or not. Yeah, I swear, I don't know if you guys, I have to look this up, but I heard that broccoli is kind of I don't know if it's true, but I heard something about it being sort of a man-made situation. Or is it cauliflower or Brussels sprouts? One of them is sort of a GMO situation. So I wonder if that's why people have trouble with it. Yeah, no gallbladder either. Stacy, jeez. Okay, keep on keeping on. All right, Sarah. So what are you up to today? All right, I thought you might go down and do the garden group too. See, I eat broccoli fine, but dried beans are hard. Yeah. Yeah, dried beans. The thing with dried beans, allegedly, you have to soak them. And if you don't do it, they say that it's a little better if you soak them and just keep switching out the water. Soak, soak, soak. Switch out the water, throw it away. But, yeah, beans are tough too. I think people have trouble with them. Yep. No one has no one has showed in 3 days to give me a hand, so got to build a shed. Oh boy, Drew. He's very famous. Oh, listen. Oh, Drew. So Drizzle Stank is Drew, and he did my theme song. So you guys give him a hand. Put some clap emojis in the chat for him. Yes. So that's Drizzle Stank. Yes. Let's see. No gallbladder. So we got 4 people with no gallbladder. That is insane. But you like broccoli, no cucumbers either, unless the seeds are out. Yeah, cucumber's another one. See, I still, you know what I think, and I don't know, I have no medical basis for this or no scientific basis, but I swear the foods that people have trouble eating, there's got to be something to them that we probably shouldn't be eating them. And one example, and I shouldn't say this, but the stuff that comes out of cows, people have trouble with that. People have trouble with beans. People have trouble with broccoli and wheat. So I don't know. I always think about these things and I go, what's happening? Yeah. Yes. And cucumber's interesting. Yeah, my grandmother said she could not eat them either. It was always uncomfortable after she ate, she liked them, but yeah. Soaking is the key. Yep. And Sarah's overnight. Yeah, she does hers. And then Drizzle likes baked beans and refried. Yeah, me too. Refried beans. But you know why I like them? Because they have lard in them. Sorry. But, they're not so good for you. I mean, they're not bad for you, but, they put a lot of, lard. Yeah, there's some lard in there. Yes. Lard. Oh, Bingo's saying, thank you, Drizzle Drew. I like it. And, and Shirley said, we didn't soak. In school nutrition, soaking for a long time leads to bacteria. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's interesting, Shirley. So there's some claps for Drizzle. Yay. And yes, he's awesome. Oh, there's Katrina. Hey, good morning, sis. It's see, and I bring it every day. Kelly, I bring it every day, and all in the chat. Love and hugs to all. I will be here listening and crocheting. And everybody's clapping for Drizzle. Yeah, so you got to check out my theme song. I didn't play it today, but yes. So this is just a washcloth. And I just go in the car and I just make it. And I just sort of, I throw stitches together. So I did a row of single crochet on the bottom and then a row of double crochet over here. And I just throw them together. This one here is a single crochet washcloth. And I did this one last week. And I just throw them together in the car. And I just get my little 15 minutes of crocheting. I usually try to do 15, 30. And when my husband has appointments, I just let him run and he does his thing, and then I just hang out because they're gonna hang. So he's in this garden club, and they have a garden, although it's looking pretty brown and dead right now. I'm in the right now. I'm by the my county has a agricultural office because this county's very agricultural, and part of what they do as outreach, and it's part of I think it's the it is the USDA, Department of Agriculture. So they do outreach, for farmers. So you can come here, you can get seeds and things like that. Then they have this garden club, and there's garden, like every city has gardens all over the place. And they volunteer their hours, cleaning out these gardens. So usually this time of year, because it's still cold, they clean out the beds, they plant the seeds, and they always have a flower sale, probably in about a month, like May-ish. So you can get, fruit and veggies here. You can get herbs and, vegetables and things like that. But they have this outdoor garden that you can sort of walk through. But right now it is so dead and brown. Like, I don't even want to show you. It's so tragic. The only thing that's blooming here, they have a cherry tree, I believe. Those cherry trees are starting to bloom right now. But that's really the only thing that's bloomed. But there's a bed that's, I don't even know how long it is, but it's pretty long. It's just brown with a little bit of grass, and it's looking kind of sad. Yes. Yes, because we aren't baby cows. Thank you, Shirley. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. Yeah, the whole milk thing is really interesting. And I always felt as a child, like I drank milk, but I was not like in love with milk. And and my mother told me at one point that I did put on some poundage because I was drinking a lot. So she backed down on the milk a little bit, and I shrunk, thank God. But that's terrible. Let's see. Sandra says, I eat cucumbers right out of the garden. Yes, and dairy is rough, right? Right? Oh, come to Canada. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Reniki Wakando. Okay. Yeah, I have been to Canada. I've only been across the border, where the Detroit, Windsor. I've been to Windsor, Canada. Yeah, and I think I went to Montreal one time, but that was so long ago. Yeah. And then Carol's dancing and Drizzle saying, "Oh, thanks, y'all. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, Bronze Flat Power God, good morning. And what's your favorite fruit? Ooh, I think I like peaches nowadays. Peaches and nectarines. And see, nectarine is kind of a weird hybrid. Probably shouldn't eat them, but I like peaches. Georgia, the ones that come out of Georgia and things like that are really good. We don't get too much fruit from California because I'm on the East Coast. But usually those Georgia peaches, when they come, I grab them. Yeah, if I can. And I do like mangoes, and mangoes are newer to me because like I married into a Spanish family, so they eat lots of mangoes. So I started eating mangoes. But I noticed that I think I may have a slight allergy to them. So I don't know. I can't really do a whole lot of mangoes. Fat-free refried beans. Oh, that's what Shirley's saying. And then yeah, bronze flat power goddess saying hi to everybody. Welcome in. Yes, lard makes the best icing, the best of frying. So those McDonald fries used to have lard in them back like in the 70s and the 80s. I think they took it out because people they did see. I was wondering why they tasted so good. And it was because they fried them in that grease from the hamburgers. It was like the beef lard, yeah, and that's why they were so good. And then when they changed it to the vegetable oil, I didn't like them as well. But I used to, I used to inhale some McDonald's fries back in the day. Yeah, how dare they get healthy? Take the lard out. What? Yeah. But you're right. Lard is good for like sculpting and things like that. And everyone's saying hi. There's Steve-O. Hey, long time no see. Yes, good to see you. My gallbladder is the only surgery I've ever had, so he has no gallbladder either. See this? Okay, so we need to get to the bottom of why people's gallbladders are. Yeah, I wonder about that. See, now you got me thinking. Okay. Yes, lard makes the best icing, best to fry, and that's what Drizzlestank's saying. Everyone's saying hi. Weather in New Jersey. Let's see what Suzanne's looking at. 46, okay. 46 Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing northwest, 16 miles per hour. That's what I think we've got, about the same. And the current humidity is 60%. Oh, that's pretty high. Yeah, pretty cool. That's what Bingo's saying. Hey, Steve-O, how's the weather? Yes. And, oh, how long does it take you to learn this and at what age? Okay, so I started, I was young. I think I might have been 8 or 10. But you can do it at any age. This is pretty simple. Because we have a lot of people, if you go on YouTube, there are a lot of people that do crochet. But I think, oh, well, I have to tell you guys. Oh, let me tell you this. I just taught a 5-year-old how to knit the other day. I was going to make a video about it. I think I'm going to talk a little bit about it. But the youngest age that I've ever done was 5. I taught somebody 5 years old the other day. And knitting with 2 needles is not easy. But she had kind of I could see her mind working, and that's not for everybody. But I think crochet, you could probably learn at 5. If you can follow directions, I think that's really it. Because like with anything else, if you can follow the directions and you're willing to learn the directions. Yeah, because this lady brought her daughter to I go to these yarn groups, and a lot of libraries have them. And I knew the girl was young, but I said to the mother, I said, well, okay, well, let's see what she can do. And I had some spare knitting needles, and she got the knit stitch. Now, I had to show her a few times, but she got it. And so I said to myself, and then I told her to get a book. So she checked the book out, and the book that has the illustrated stitches in there. And I think she'll be fine. But I think crochet might be, I don't know. See, I have to see what you guys think. What do you think is easier? 78628. Let's see what Carol say. Let's see. How's the weather? Yeah, the age. Yeah, so it's interesting. So I don't know. It's like if you can follow instructions, you're good. And so a lot of times, like these classes, you can take classes at like art stores, but they charge you. They charge you a lot of money to kind of get started. And then a lot of times they give you the yarn and the kits and things like that. But, you really don't have to do that. I mean, you can. I don't want to like run the business away from the yarn stores, but a lot of the libraries and the senior citizen homes all have like crochet classes. And Michael's and the craft stores used to have them. I don't know if they're ever going to have them again. Michael's, Joann's, and things like that. Like I remember I took like cake decorating years ago, at the craft stores. So there's a lot of stuff you can learn. And let's see. Yeah, that's a good answer. So yes. Okay. Okay, and then, well, let me get this first. So Shirley said, my mother cooked with lard, very good pie crust. Yes, but not very good for you. When she passed, her cholesterol level was over 300. Okay, well, we will take that as strong advisement, Shirley. And then Katrina's answering, bingo. Depends on how fast a learner you are with crocheting or knitting, and you can start doing it at any age, right? Yep. Oh, can I have one? So the best thing to do is, so you don't spend money. Well, I don't know if you have the Dollar Tree or I guess if you're in Canada, the Dollarama. They do have knitting needles and crochet hooks in those stores. They're harder to find because they don't get a lot of them in. But for like $1 something, you could get started and you get a ball of yarn there and sort of practice, and that's the best way you learn. But like I said, the youngest I had was 5, which was crazy. And that just happened last Monday. Yep. Let's see, I was 9 years old. Okay, Katrina said she was 9 when she started crocheting. Bring you a cherry? Uh-oh. Let's see. Shatika, good morning. Happy Saturday. Blessings in coffee, blessings in crochet. I like it. Oh, okay. And then let's see. Son just said, "Well, everybody, I need to fix a late breakfast and get to cleaning off the porch. I won't charge anybody anything to help me. I understand." Suzanne said, "My flowering plum tree has black knot, and two arborists told me there's no hope in saving it. Luckily, it's blooming now." Yes, you know what's funny? I think that's what I have too, Suzanne. But it's weird. It started blooming. Like, my husband and I have been threatening to cut this thing down, and we just let it ride. And it did get that last year, but now it's got one little section where it's blooming. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Sitting on my balcony, knitting a shawl. Shatika, good work. And Johnny Green says, "Awesome channel name." Oh, thank you. And then Katrina's saying, "And now I'm turning 43, so I've been crocheting for 33 years now." Wow. Woohoo. Yeah, so I'll tell you how I got my channel name if you guys were curious. And I'm trying to figure out how to tell this story without sounding like crazy. Um, let's see. Well, okay, so if you've ever seen that movie Bring It On, that's sort of what sort of got me kind of thinking about it. Because if you've ever seen that movie, it's about cheerleading, and it's like national competition cheerleading. And there's like a whole, without spoiler, like you have to look up the movie. The movie's it was made like in I want to say early 2000s, and it really there were so many laughable things about the movie, but it's a little inappropriate for younger kids. But there were two things that happened in the movie. Um, the girl is dreaming about being captain of the cheerleading squad. And if you've ever done any of those kind of sports or whatever, you understand like how important that is, and like what a big deal it is. And she was having a lot of angst about it. But the bottom line is she became captain, and then the hijinks ensue from there. But anyway, but in the story, the one of the competitions, there's a school across town that's really really good, and they're competing against. And she said, "Well, if you're going to compete against us, then you better bring it." And I remember saying, "Yeah, you got to bring it." So anyway, that's how I got my name. Yeah. Let's see. Texas peaches from Fredericksburg. Yummy. I love mangoes, but citrus kills me. Yeah, see? That is weird because I have trouble with citrus too. I love it though. Let's see. Steve O's saying, "Drizzle stank. I'm currently staying in a tent in my backyard because I love the outdoors and the lows in the 50s, upper highs in the 70s. Wow. But spring is here. My veggies are sprouting. Good for you." Oh, protect this woman at all costs. Oh my. And red camouflage. How are you? I'm doing well. Thanks for coming in. Uh-oh. I think they're finishing their meeting. This is awesome, wholesome channel. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the drama free. You know what I mean? Processed food cause gallbladder issues. There you go, Drizzle. Drink more water. Yep. Avoid processed food. Amen, Drizzle Sting. That's what Katrina's saying. Uh-oh, I think my husband's done. Yes, just have to put weather space and then your numbers. Yep. Yes. There we go. And she's in Georgetown, Texas. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature 66 degrees. Oh, Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the south at 18 miles per hour. The current humidity is 86%. That's terrible. And then we do have crochet hooks and knitting needles, a Dollarama, but yes, not often. They come in for the crochet hooks, but then carry the knitting needles a lot. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then New Jersey Wool Walk of 22 store in New Jersey, April 17th to 21st. Come to New Jersey. See our wonderful small yarn shops. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Okay. And then Katrina's saying, "You are welcome, CCC and M." Okay. And I cut all the lichen covered branches off the pear tree 2 years ago at the new house. It's gorgeous. Okay. So we can come back. And there's Nana Michelle. Good morning. And there's Shirley. I'm just jumping ahead. Uh-oh. So I think I have to get my husband. He's done. Everybody's coming out. So anyway, but listen. Oh, this is great. Well, like I said, eat well. I'm going to have to dip off. But thank you so much for humoring me and spending a little bit of time with me this morning as I do my thing, waiting for my husband, as I always do. And come back, check out the channel, subscribe. You can join all the channels here. And there's Debbie. Good morning. Yeah. So, but I may pop in a little bit later and we'll see what happens. But like I said, just keep creating. I'm just trying to give us, last month was National Crochet Month, and just trying to spread the love of the craft, you know, and just show you that there's little stuff you can make, and you can enjoy, the process of creating, and learn to knit and crochet, and it definitely brings like a nice meditative, you know, deal to your life. So it's awesome. Yes. So anyway, thanks for coming in, Anna Michelle, and you guys, everybody. Like I said, I really appreciate it. And we'll see you very, very soon. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.